Remember in the last video where I tackled Hyperland? That's not really a fully fledged desktop environment, but more of a window manager. There are, by the way, a ton of these. In this video I will show you what exactly a desktop environment is, how it works with the Linux distro, and some things that you might want to check out. Before I go for the full explanation, I will introduce you some terms used in here. A desktop metaphor is a simple design idea where a computer screen looks like a real desk, with icons for files and folders, making it easier for people to use by relating it to things they already know from the physical world. A graphical shell is a user interface that lets people interact with the computer through windows, icons, menus, making it easy to open, close, and manage programs without typing commands. A window manager, which is a part of the desktop environment that controls the placement and appearance of windows. A file manager is a tool which helps the user organize, browse, and manage files and folders. A panel or taskbar is that area that shows open applications, system notifications, and provides quick access to tools. In computing, a desktop environment, also called a DE, is an implementation of the desktop metaphor made of a bundle of programs running on top of a computer operating system that share a common graphical user interface, also called a GUI, sometimes described as a graphical shell. It was mostly seen on personal computers until the rise of mobile computing, aka your phone. While they usually do not provide access to all of the features found in the underlying OS, the CLI or Command Line Interface is still used when full control over the OS is required. A desktop environment typically consists of icons, toolbars, folders, wallpapers, and desktop widgets, which also provides a drag and drop feature, making the desktop metaphor complete. The desktop metaphor was popularized on commercial computers by the original Macintosh from Apple in 1984 and was further popularized by Windows from Microsoft in the 1990s. As of 2014, the most popular desktop environments are descendants of these early environments, including the Windows Shell and the Aqua environment for macOS. Compared to the flexible and customized X-based desktop environments used in Unix-like systems like Linux and BSD, while the desktop environments in Windows and macOS are more fixed and consistent, designed to give users a similar experience across computers. Okay, now let's focus the X-based desktop environments for Linux. The X Windows system, or X11, was developed in 1984 by MIT and AT&T as the foundation for graphical displays on Unix-like systems, including Linux. Initially, X provided basic windowing but no integrated desktop environment, so users relied on simple window managers like TWM in the late 1980s and early 1990s. In the early 1990s, more sophisticated desktop environments like KDE, which started in 1996, and GNOME, which started in 1997, emerged, offering complete user interfaces with consistent look and feel, applications, and tools. Over time, X11 evolved through various releases led by groups like X386, later the X Organization Foundation, improving features and hardware support. Linux desktop environments based on X remain popular and diversified, although newer display protocols like Wayland are beginning to replace X in some setups. The key components there are the Linux kernel, window manager, and a desktop environment. How this works: basically, the kernel communicates with hardware and passes data to the display server. The display server sends graphical data to the desktop environment and window manager. which work together to provide a seamless graphical user experience. The window manager ensures windows are arranged and manipulated correctly, while the desktop environment provides user-friendly access to system functions. Okay, so let's start with traditional full desktop environments with GUI, many integrated features. The first one is GNOME. Modern, user-friendly, widely used desktop with many features and extensions. KDE Plasma. Highly customizable with many options and a polished look. XFCE. Lightweight, simple, good for older PCs, traditional desktop layout. Mate. Fork of GNOME 2, traditional and familiar. Cinnamon, fork of GNOME 3 with a Windows-like interface. Deep-in desktop environment. Beautiful, modern, with smooth animations. Pantheon. Desktop used by elementary OS, simple and elegant. Budgie. Modern and simple, originally developed by Solus. LXQt. Lightweight and modern successor of LXDE. Cosmic, developed by Pop! OS, modern and user-friendly desktop extended from GNOME. CDE, or the Common Desktop Environment. Classic Unix desktop environment, traditional look. EDE, or Equinox desktop environment, lightweight and fast desktop using the Fast Light toolkit. New Step. Free software implementation of the Next Step OpenStep UI. UDE, or the Unix desktop environment, minimalistic desktop environment with a unique approach. UKUI, developed for the Ubuntu Killin, a Windows-like user interface. ROX desktop. Lightweight, fast desktop environment with a focus on simplicity. Trinity. Fork of KDE 3, classic KDE experience. Razer Qt, lightweight Qt-based environment that emerged into LXQt. Lumina. Lightweight desktop environment created for TrueOS with the focus on simplicity. Ambient desktop environment designed for Amiga OS inspired systems. Now we're going to tiling window managers, minimalistic, keyboard driven, often for power users. i3, popular tiling window manager, keyboard controlled, which uses X11. Sway, well-compatible tiling window manager similar to i3 but modern. Hyperland, a dynamic Wayland tiling compositor with modern features. BSPWM, or window manager, a tiling window manager with the binary space partitioning, hence the name BSP. Awesome window manager, highly configurable tiling window manager. Xmonad, tiling window manager written in Haskell. Herbstluft window manager, manual tiling window manager with scriptable layout. And now we go to the lightweight, minimal environments for old or low resource system. LXDE, very lightweight and simple. OpenBox, minimal window manager, often combined with other tools on a desktop. Fluxbox, lightweight window manager with simple stacking. Other notable setups: UnityX, used by Ubuntu Unity flavor, modern and user-friendly. Enlightenment, or Moksha, a graphical desktop environment with rich visuals and lower resource usage. That's it. Now, with this video, you know what a desktop environment is, a bit of history to it, and how it works, and the many desktop environments available. Hope you enjoyed the video. See ya, fellas.